Bludicas was a woman bold, searching for treasures untold. With a trusty net, protector in hand, she ventured through the old lands. Through fields and pastures she would roam, hoping to find a treasure zone. Her heart beat fast, her eyes wide as she dug deep into the countryside, digging a bloody kiss with her shovel and her dreams, unearthing history, or so it seems. She's a modern-day explorer, treading on ancient ground. Bludicas lucky find the treasure she has found.
Good morning, welcome to Bludicas Detects. We're back at it again, back on the talk field. Chris and I are here today. We'll do our usual, we'll have a morning on here and then try a different field for the afternoon. The least we can do is keep picking off the top layer of finds and hopefully eventually get to finding some lower down. Okay, so I'm here with the Equinox 800, as is Chris, so we'll see you on the first find. Thanks for coming along. Right, so we kick off the day with a spoon bowl. Not spectacular, but it's my second dig. First dig was a button which had nothing on it, so it wasn't worth showing, but yeah. First artifact, tiny little spoon. I've just spent ages picking round round and round this. Given where we are, it's worth being careful. It wasn't worth digging it, but yeah, I didn't know what it was going to be, so I was ever so careful. And it's just a lump of iron rod or something, but it might not have been. Feel some karma coming my way again. Just there where all the ruffled ground is, and the square with all the wool, there was a sheep with horns through there. Oh my god. I've tried my hardest to try and do it on my own, but I've had to shout Chris over, and I could get the sheep back enough, but then the horns kept backing up. So anyway, we've done it. So come on, karma, I've done it again. I've helped something. I want somebody to help me. We've stopped for lunch, so I'm having a catch up with Chris. He's found this. Is that too wide, do you people think? Is that too wide for a belt slide? We think it's perhaps something to do with horse furniture. Let us know in the comments if you know any different. And we're not sure about this one. It looks like it could be a Roman brooch, but we're not entirely sure. There's not much going on the ends here. It's the right shape. We've had lunch and changed fields, and this is my first find. It's a big lump of lead. It sits very nicely in a palm, so it could be a palm card. It's not a weight, I don't think. I wonder if this was remnants of needle sliding in. It just sits nicely, although it's a bigger palm guard than I've ever seen. They're usually a bit flatter. Anyway, new field, new finds. Second dig, second field, second piece of lead. Not sure if that's too big for a stylus. Could be. It's not pointy enough unless the point's broken off. Let's do a clod shot. Button. I've had loads of these today, just haven't showed them. I haven't shown the cartridges, the bullet tips and the buttons. So I have been having finds, just non-interesting ones. Although buttons can be interesting, but that's quite a plain one. Chris has shouted hammered, so I'm going to make my way up. We're on separate fields. He's on the field that I found a silver thimble in previously, so I'll make my way towards him and show you the hammered when I get there. Lucky sod. Another big chunk of lead. I haven't got to Chris yet. I'm not far away though. Gate's about 20 metres away, and I'll find him when I get on the field. And with Chris, this is definitely silver. We think it's probably is a hammered, but it's, had that been straight, if that was straightened out, like Chris said, it'd be, what was the word you used? Elliptical. Elongated. So whether it's been clipped, it's definitely silver. There is a little hole in it as well. We're going to have to see what we can do with that. Still carrying on with Chris's finds. He's had a George III halfpence, and he's just got one more item. I'll get that for you. This is minute. I'll try and zoom in to see if you could see any detail on that. We're not sure if it's a copper hammered. I couldn't tell you if that's the right way round or not. It's in good nick. I'll try and find out a bit more about that one later. And this is another one, just as small. Where's the other one, Chris? Put them side by side, are the same size? Oh no, it's smaller. So yeah, again, can't see anything on it at this present time, but we will have a look later. What do you want to do now, Chris? You want to put that halfpence beside it for... There we go. Try and do our best to find out what these other two are. Good morning, welcome to Bludicas Detects. I'm by myself today. I've been over to the farm, and she's got lots going on today with lorries arriving, deliveries coming, sheep leaving, so she's asked me to come over here. We haven't been over here for a while. The guy that rented it passed on, so out of respect we've sort of kept off his 2 fields that he rented until they get the sheep off. We've given them time to sort it, so she's happy to let me over here, and I'm happy because the grass is much shorter. Lots of sheep over here waiting to go. So yeah, I'll catch you on the first one. Thanks very much for coming along and joining me. Let's hope we find something worth videoing. See you in a bit. So far I've had nothing but buttons and a cartridge. It's another button, but there is something on this one. I can't work out what it is. Maybe you can. Do I have it the right way round? And that's one to be looked at later on. I possibly have a coin. No, I don't think it is. Now I've picked it up. It's quite a thick one if it's a coin. I think we're going to have to clean it up and get back to you. Somehow think it might not be. So we'll not count that as a coin yet. So a clog clasp is my best find so far today. I've only been here half an hour or so, so hopefully things will improve. If ever there was a tree that I would want to hug, not that I'll make a habit of hugging trees, but if there was one that I wanted to hug, I have showed this before. It's just an amazing tree and just looks huggable, but I can't reach it because of the barbed wire. I'll lean across see if I can at least touch it. But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely tree. It just spreads out so far. Nice. I like it. Waiting for that crop and coming off anytime soon. That's the neighbouring farm. They've only got 3 fields, so it's just like a small holding really, but we've had a lot of Roman on there, so I'm dying to get back on it, but it's just been a bit too wet yet, and that still looks a little bit green. This one was a 35 on the Equinox, and it's in here somewhere, so it's not very deep, and it's a big signal, so I'm not expecting anything too surprising. What's in there? An olive. Plumber's olive. See on that next field along that I've just shown you, had a Roman ring on there, but that's certainly not a Roman ring, that is an olive. Never mind. So this may be a coin. Yeah, it's a coin. Try and give it a quick brush off whilst you're with me. If not, I'll put the phone on pause. It's a half-pence for definite. Right, let me put it on pause. There we go. It's George the 5th. Half-pence. Definitely 100% a coin. Things are looking slightly better. I was beginning to think I'll give up in a bit, but no, I'm not. I'm going to keep going. I'll keep going. Another coin. Imprint there. I did start cleaning it up because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And that one is a Victoria. I see Victoria there somewhere. Victoria. Yeah. Last time I came on this field, I found a bit of a hot spot, and I've come back to it. And yeah, there's things coming up, but I'm not sure what that is. We'll just call it a ring thing. The next one is a battery connector. I think I'll move away from here for a little while. It seems to be sort of modern junk, like there's been bonfires and things here, so I'll move away, try somewhere different. Just had 2 clog clasps on the bounce. Found the first one, which was this one. Didn't bother to show it because I thought I've already showed one today, but that's actually got a flower on it and a lesser one there. But yeah, it just shows people have been here. I'll keep going. Coin or button. The coin, and that's looking like a penny. It's Queen Elizabeth. Penny. Sorry, I went off camera then. Spendable. So I headed back to the car. You can hear the road beside of me. Took off the leggings. It's far too hot now. Came for a drink and to look at the map because I was sure there was 3 fields this side of the road that I could go on, and there actually is. So now I need to find out there's a gate at the bottom of this one so that I can get onto it. So that'll be brand new, spanking new field that I've never been on. So I'll go down and now and see if I can find it. catch you when I get down there, or on the way if I find anything. I haven't got down to the new field yet, but that's looking like a coin to me. The imprint's broke up, but I haven't picked it up yet. And it's not a coin, but I can't see that being a button either. That's massive for a button. Nothing on it, but it's got like, maybe it's not elongated, maybe it's just a usual, I don't know. That's a big button. Anyway, I'll keep going down. I can see the gate. Okay, so it wasn't a gate. There's actually a driveway down here to a house, but the field over the road, over the driveway, is one that I can do, but I think I'll leave it for today because I can't see how to get on that. So I'll leave it for now, and I'll discover a way of getting on it, and I'll do it again another day. So I'll keep where I am and show you what I find when I find it. That's one piece of tinfoil too much. I'm done. I'm going to head back to the car. I'm going to ride round my other farms, see what's occurring on the other farms. Yeah, so that's me done. I'll stop back at the car and give you a roundup. High vis to highlight all the tish that I pulled out today. I'm not going to separate it individually, but actually versus the stuff that you did see. Crap is much more than the half decent stuff. Let's not even call it good stuff. Half decent. Right, that's the hard bit done. The harder bit now is convincing people to watch what I've found. But I will be putting this behind a video that we had found something good in. So thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and I'll see you on the next one.